I'm Ruth Smith, health and nutrition counselor and co-founder of Sage Wellness. Today I wanted to share with you one of my favorite breakfast tips. It's an easy way to make oatmeal so you can make sure to get in that really nutritious breakfast that's going to give you energy all day long. And you can make it either at your home or at work. So let's begin. So one of the first things you're going to need is just a regular Ziploc baggie. And you're going to open it up, and we're going to go ahead and take a cupful of oats and just go ahead and put them in. The great things about oats is that they stabilize your blood sugar first thing in the morning, so you're not going to be prone to those blood sugar spikes that happen and won't be reaching for a snack as often at 10 a.m. in the morning. So the next thing you want to do is add some of your favorites. One of my favorites is actually some raisins. I like raisins because they add a little bit of sweetness without too much of a sugar spike. So I just added a few raisins into the mixture, into the Ziploc bag. I also happen to like walnuts. I get my walnuts at Trader Joe's, and I always like to try to add them into some of my breakfasts whenever I can, because they are really packed with heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids. So I'll just go ahead and put a small handful of walnuts into the bag as well. Then to spice things up a bit, make it a little bit more savory, I like to throw in some spices. Some of my favorite spices include some ground ginger, which is really good to help decrease inflammation in the body. So I just go ahead and put in maybe half a teaspoon of ground ginger in, and right again into the bag. And then this time of year, I love to put in some pumpkin pie spice. Pumpkin pie is one of my favorite desserts this time of year, and I also like to include it in some of my breakfast options too. So I'm going to go ahead and put some pumpkin pie spice in. And you can do this all to taste. So whatever tastes good to you, you can experiment and have fun. Play with different flavor combinations. I also like to put in a little bit of cinnamon just to give it that extra little kick. So now I have my Ziploc bag filled with the walnuts, the raisins, the cinnamon, the pumpkin pie spice, and the ground ginger. And all I do is I go ahead and go shake it up, just to make sure that all of the oats get coated. So now that that's done, it's time to make breakfast. And this is one thing that you can keep at your desk already pre-made, so you can easily dole it out into a mug like we're going to do here. I'm going to fill the mug up about a quarter of the way with some of the oat mixture, and then I'm going to add in some water, just enough to cover the oats. So you might want to consider using a half cup of the oat blend with a cup of water just to start. Then I'm going to pop it in the microwave. So now our oatmeal has cooked for about 1 to 2 minutes. And so I'm just going to pull it out. It smells great. I'm going to go ahead and give it a stir, just to make sure that everything is cooked all the way through. And it looks like it is. So now it's time to taste and enjoy.